Extinct animals have long fascinated scientists. After all, it's nearly impossible to prove with certainty that a species is truly gone. With so many remote places on Earth, who's to say something hasn't survived? That's why we've put together a list of 7 extinct creatures that might still be alive. Let's dive in. The first creature we'll explore is the Megatherium, one of the most massive land mammals ever to roam the Earth. This prehistoric giant sloth could grow up to 20 feet long and weigh over 8,800 pounds. It lived across South America and is believed to have gone extinct roughly 10,000 years ago, likely due to climate changes and human hunting. But some believe it may have survived, possibly hidden deep within remote jungle areas. In the dense rainforests of the Amazon, local tribes still tell stories of a creature called the Mapinguari. Eyewitnesses describe it as walking upright on 2 legs, toppling trees, flipping over canoes, and emitting bone-chilling growls. The descriptions closely match what we know of Megatherium. Several jungle expeditions have reported strange footprints, broken vegetation, and eerie vocalizations from deep in the forest. While there's no conclusive proof, scientists admit that the Amazon remains largely unexplored. It's one of the few places on Earth where a creature this large might still go unnoticed. Maybe Megatherium really is extinct. Or maybe it's still out there, silently watching from the shadows. Moving on, the Pterosaur. It wasn't a dinosaur, but a distinct order of flying reptiles that lived from the late Triassic to the end of the Cretaceous. They were the first vertebrates to achieve powered flight. The largest species had wingspans over 35 feet and could weigh up to 550 pounds. Their bodies were lightweight with hollow bones and strong chests built for flight. Pterosaurs had sharp teeth, beaks, and often bony crests on their heads. Their wings were made of skin stretched from an elongated 4th finger to the sides of their bodies. Some species may have been covered with primitive fuzzy filaments. Their diets varied. Some hunted fish, others fed on small land animals. On the ground, they likely walked on all 4s and could make quick hopping movements. Though officially extinct for 66 million years, modern reports persist. In Papua New Guinea, locals describe the ropen, a winged creature with a crest and a glowing tail. In Texas and Arizona, eyewitnesses have reported leathery wings, long snouts, and silent gliding. Some accounts include livestock attacks. There's no hard proof, but the fascination remains. Pterosaurs are among the strangest animals in Earth's history, and the idea they might still exist continues to capture imaginations. Number 5 in our video is the moa. These were giant flightless birds native to New Zealand, which went extinct just a few hundred years ago. The largest species, like Dinornis, stood up to 12 feet tall. They were herbivores, feeding on leaves, twigs, and fruits in forests and shrublands. Moa had no wings at all, not even tiny vestiges. Their legs were strong and built for running, while their long necks allowed them to reach vegetation at different heights. Their main natural predator was the Haast's eagle, a massive bird of prey that hunted them from above. But the real extinction pressure came from humans. When the Maori arrived around the year 1300, they hunted moas intensively and destroyed their habitats. Within a few centuries, the birds were gone. However, since the early 1900s, there have been occasional reports of moa sightings in remote parts of New Zealand's South Island. Hikers and farmers have described large, wingless birds disappearing into the forest. Some claim to have found unusually large bird tracks. There's no scientific proof, but much of New Zealand's backcountry remains largely unexplored. Among extinct creatures, the moa may be one of the most plausible candidates for survival.